roses. That's a song. I know you like to think your don't stink.
Miss Jackson.
Miss Jackson. Woo!
Your smells like roses. You know that one, right? By Incast.
That bitch's booty was like butter.
I couldn't believe it.
No, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's start with that. Welcome back to ScareMeTender, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the Boo Brothers, the G Boys.
Ooh. Back at it again.
Mr. Cold, Mr. Hot, Mr. Black, Mr.
Hey,
White.
Dr. Coltrane.
Dr. Coltrane and Dr. Umar. Back at it.
Yeah.
We cover all things spooky. That includes cryptids, paranormal stuff, horror movies.
Yeah.
We try to keep it around that basis,
Yep.
and that's pretty much it.
Yep.
So today, we're talking about creatures from the ocean.
That's right.
Dude, I'm in the ocean right now.
Dude, okay, so before we get into that, have you ever swam in the ocean at nighttime?
No, at night? Fuck no.
Yes, I have. And this actually kicks off what we're getting into, this fear of the deep, so to speak.
Oh yeah, nothing scarier than like a large body of water that's pitch black.
Yes, so I was never afraid of it. I used to do it all the time, man. And there's this one night, I was like staying down towards the beach, and I just like went out by myself. And I was out there by myself. Usually I'd go with somebody else, and we'd do it together. So it's not that scary if you get another person in there. If you go down, they go down with you, kind of thing, so to speak. So
and if I'm dying, someone else got to die with me.
I'm out there though, right? And usually there's other people who are out there as well, walking along the beach and stuff. And so you don't feel so alone or so, like if something happened, you'd be able to, hey. Would they be able to save you? Who knows? But it's kind of comforting.
They can call the cops.
Sure.
And then the cops are like, why didn't you call the ambulance?
What are they going to do?
They
shoot bullets
the water.
into the water? Get back here!
Hey, let go of him.
I'm out there, and I'm like just about where I can like bounce my toes and bounce up, but my head is like here, and I'm like, okay, but I can still get back in. It's not a problem. But then it's like the water's pitch black, and I kind of glanced around, and there was nobody on the beach, and then it just like hit me. And have you ever seen those pictures that people do, like these artist renditions of like there'll be a tiny boat on top of the water, and deep below there's this monster. And I just got that fucking feeling, like wasn't afraid of a shark getting me or anything real.
No, a giant monster.
I was scared of some shit that I could not see, couldn't even fathom in my human mind what the fuck was down there. Something like that getting me. And so I was like, yeah, I'm out, and I made my way back to the shore, and fucking I haven't done it since.
Yeah, I mean, when I was growing up, I used to like think that there was a shark in the swimming pool or something, or just like scared if I was down there for too long, and like
the idea of a shark
looking around and no one else is around in the pool, it was just eerie.
The idea of a shark has never scared me. It's always some mythological type creature that
What if I get swallowed like a whale or by a whale like Geppetto, man?
Not even that, bro. Just
I'm trying to save my wood, son.
Pinocchio.
Yo, he made out of wood, son.
Side note, you should definitely watch Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
I've already seen Pinocchio, all 5 different versions.
You need to watch Guillermo del Toro's. It's superb. Besides the original Disney.
They really...
No, besides the original Disney
revolutionized the story.
Besides the original Disney version, it is fucking great. And it's a lot truer to the original story than any of the other stories. Because the actual book, Pinocchio, that was written in like the 16th century or some shit is fucking crazy. It's an insane story.
What's that called, though? The fear of like giant sea creatures.
The fear of giant sea creatures, or the fear of the unknown in the ocean?
I'm sure there's a fear. There's a thing for the fear of the ocean, unknown in the ocean, and also giant sea creatures.
I don't know. Let's look it up. Googler. Oh, Googler.
The newest invention by Palantir.
Alright, so fear of the deep, vast bodies of water, is thalassophobia.
I think there is a dinosaur that has like thalasso in its name.
Probably. There's a dinosaur There's so many dinosaurs, dude. Yeah, there's a lot of dinosaurs.
Dude,
Yeah,
I used to play a game called Fossil Fighters.
They consider it the same thing, thalassophobia, because one leads to the other.
Oh.
With
like fear of the ocean is called that, and also fear of.
Yeah, because the idea of you being eaten by a large creature in the ocean comes from your fear of deep dark water, which is thalassophobia. So anyway, now you seem to be kind of obsessed with sea creatures.
Well, for a period of time, I was.
You're a weird guy.
I fuck with some tentacles and hentai and stuff.
Yeah, we know. Look at your fucking shirt, bro. Look at your hat.
Dude, I got a hentai shirt.
You got some Japanese shit on fucking your head and your body.
Well, a dragon is not necessarily Japanese, and even if this dragon was of Oriental nature, it would be Chinese.
Yeah, I guess. Who gives a shit, dude?
You talking that mad chuff about some shit you don't know about, Lil John.
What about that koi fish? What's he about, dude? The Chinese
it just says koi fish on the fucking hat, in case you don't know what it is. I got it from Epcot Disney.
What country?
I think they had Japan.
They did. They had Japan.
So probably
they had Japan and China.
Well, I got
House of the Rising Sun.
I got this from China and then this from Japan.
That's pretty cool.
In Epcot.
Hey, when'd you get to Disney?
I don't know, like a month ago.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
I'm one of the people that just go every 3 months. This is a high IQ game of chess that we're playing.
Alright, I think everything looks good now.
Okay, it's like a Resident Evil puzzle.
Yeah.
It's like a Silent Hill puzzle.
Yeah. It looks exactly how you started.
We just unlocked the door to my basement.
Right. Anyway, you want to talk about a few crazy sea creatures?
Yeah. Just to
What's on your mind?
Just to name a few off the top of my dome.
You kind of spearheaded this episode, so.
Well, you say that like you're trying to call me out on something.
No, I'm gonna let you run point.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, kind sir.
Usually I'm in charge, you know?
I recently watched the episode of X-Files called, I don't think it's called Big Blue, but Big Blue is a monster in it, which is pretty much the equivalent of
the name of the episode
Nessie.
is...
The Loch Ness Monster. What's the name of
Quagmire.
the episode? Quagmire, yeah.
Yep.
It's a good one.
Giggity giggity.
You seen the one where Quagmire becomes a pedophile?
I thought he always was.
Well, legally he's a registered pedophile in this episode.
Thought.
Yeah.
Not good.
No, not good.
Anyway, back to the story.
Or a sex offender,
So you watched... Okay, that's a big difference.
Yeah.
But anyway, not the point. Anyway, you watched Quagmire.
Well, you said Quagmire was your hero, 2 weeks ago.
Did I?
And you wanted to be like him.
What you think?
It'll get bleeped out, I guess.
Yeah, I definitely believe that.
Doesn't
he though?
No?
Oh, no? Oh.
No, not really.
Must just
I
be
guess
me.
if his head was more elongated in the jaw section.
Yeah, like that of a cartoon character.
Right.
Anyway, so you watch Quagmire.
Right.
And that episode is...
And that is,
Lake Monster.
Right.
What's her name? Big Blue?
Big Blue.
Gotcha.
I had said all of this.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
We got distracted.
I know.
Or I did.
I know.
Okay, continue.
I love you. I know.
I know.
Fuck you, bitch. That's what he should have said.
Yeah. Definitely.
You think Han Solo got that pipe on him?
Hell yeah, bro.
He's got massive dong?
Harrison Ford is packing massive.
Does he have a magnum dong?
Bro, Harrison Ford, yeah.
For a massive condom?
Yeah, his giant condom for his magnum dong.
He pipes.
Pipe it up. Pipe it up.
Well, he's the inspiration
anyway,
for the...
back to the story.
Harrison Ford is the inspiration for the Migos song, Pipe It Up.
Sure. Back to the story.
I watched X-Files. Quagmire episode. Big Blue. Big Blue is a TV copy of the famous story of the Loch Ness Monster, otherwise known as Nessie,
Sure.
in anime terms, in a kawaii fashion.
Sure.
It's a kawaii version of...
I don't think the nickname Nessie has anything to do with fucking anime, bro.
Well, it very much is. Whether or not that was the intention, it very much is.
Yeah, I'd have to disagree. I don't understand.
I don't know.
I don't get the connection.
If you think that calling the Loch Ness Monster Nessie is kawaii, leave a comment.
I don't even know what that fucking means, bro.
It means cute, Japanese.
Oh.
What are you?
I need some kawaii cookies.
What are you, some nerd? Doesn't know Japanese?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't watch
Even though you don't speak
anime.
it? What are you, some nerd that doesn't watch anime?
Yeah. I'm some nerd that doesn't watch anime.
No, but...
My neighbor, Notaro.
I have some... I was going to say something else, and we're going to get back to it, because it was going to be very... It was going to be...
Oh, no, don't do it.
Yeah. But, I have a fascination for aquatic mythical beings.
Sure.
I've come to find out, because, as I've told you many times, I watched the movie Dagon, and then I watched probably 15 different underwater movies.
Yeah.
Which were all really cool. There's a really good selection.
Dagon's a good one.
Well, yeah, that's probably the best one available on
Sounds
Tubi.
good.
But Tubi has a pretty good selection
Bro,
of
Tubi has
aquatic.
the movies.
It really does. It's free.
Yes.
Can we get sponsored by Tubi?
Right.
You watching this, Tubi?
Now, Dagon's a good one. There's another good one that's on there. It's like, the title is ridiculous. It's like Attack of the Sea People or something. But, let's see. Let's look up movies about sea monsters.
Look up the entire Tubi movie list. And read that back to me. No, but I just really like aquatic shit, even though I don't like... I like swimming. I don't like the ocean that much, or the beach. But something about them. I think that they might be the most plausible form of any cryptid out there, is some sort of massive sea beast. Because, what is it? There's like 80% of the ocean we haven't explored.
Oh, yeah.
Like, most of the ocean, it's either like, we can't reach it, and life very much is there, because we send drones that can withstand such pressures, and it's like volcanic, like
so,
bacteria beings.
If
and like
there is
crazy shit,
if there are cryptids out there,
they're definitely in the ocean.
The most likely place that they would live would be the real ones would be the ocean.
Right.
And then next on the list would be Bigfoot, and that's only because there's vast expanses of wilderness.
I think the Loch Ness Monster has some...
So the Loch Ness Monster, I'm going to go ahead and tell you.
I mean, the story itself is baloney, in my opinion. But the idea that there could be a plesiosaur still out there could be possible.
They have searched that loch basically from top to bottom. Like, they have actually sent recording devices down.
Well, it could have just moved out of the area.
It could have, but over and over again, and you can't catch a giant fucking sea creature. And then
maybe when they took the picture, that being had just left.
Well, then the story shifts, and it's that it doesn't even live in the loch, that it lives in the caves near the loch.
Oh.
But that's the thing, is the story's always going to shift in cryptid type situations, because it's okay, well, we explored the entire loch, it ain't there. Well, hold up now. It doesn't live in the loch, it lives in the cave, so of course it wasn't there.
I like that they make like new conclusions to make the story real, but like,
because you don't want the story to die.
Right, but also there is some real aspects of the story at the very least. It's plausible that a plesiosaur could be around, and it's plausible that it could have just been in the lake for a brief moment, happened to be when the guy saw it, and now it just doesn't live there. It's not even the caves. I think it might be connected to the ocean, and from that point, it could fucking go anywhere.
So my only thing with this, and lending credence to the idea that it's real, is that it's not a unique creature, because you have creatures that also live all over the world. No, it's something that already
existed, like a plesiosaur.
Right, but at the time that the idea of the Loch Ness Monster came around, people did not know about plesiosaurs being a dinosaur that once existed. Does that make sense? That connection only came later, where people had discovered these dinosaurs and knew that they once lived, and they were like, well, hold up now. Again, stretching the story, perhaps this thing that they're seeing is a dinosaur that isn't extinct. It's the same thing with, like, the creature in the Congo.
I was going to say, they've heard about shit in the jungle.
Yes,
like
in
aquatic
Africa,
dinosaurs.
where they swear up and down that they've got the same damn deal as Loch Ness Monster. Again, in America, you have in Lake Champlain, which is up in New York, you have what they call Champ, which is, again, the same thing. Loch Ness Monster. In Canada, over in Vancouver, in Lake, I don't fucking know, but you have... you have Ongo Pongo, or whatever the fuck. Hold up.
I think it is Ongo Pongo. And that's the inspiration for the band Oingo Boingo.
It's not. Ogopogo. Ogopogo.
What did you say, Ongo Bongo?
Yeah. I think I had Oingo Boingo already on my mind, and I was trying.
Yeah, we talked about it last time.
The Ogopogo is a lake monster said to inhabit Okanagan Lake in British Columbia, which is Vancouver, in Canadian folklore. Some scholars have charted the entity's development, and it looks just... I'm going to stop myself there. It looks like this.
We'll put that picture in there.
Yeah, that's off of Wiki.
The goofy one. It looks like the Lego... It looks like the Lego version in Disney World.
Oh, the one at Disney Springs? Where
yeah.
They have the giant thing coming out? Yeah, that's pretty sick.
No, but anyway, I will say it is interesting that in Canada, there's areas, like large areas of it, where they just call it other countries. The only place like that in America is like, what, New England?
It's not another country. They have provinces.
I know, but they call it that.
Right.
So it's like British Columbia, but it's all part of Canada, and it's under the government of Canada.
I think there's British Columbia, there's Ontario, there's Quebec. They have a bunch of different provinces throughout.
Yeah, it's like 4 territories, right?
Yeah, something like that.
4 quadrants.
Yeah. And they have cities within those. But it's kind of like a state system. I don't know they have individual senators.
I know a dude from Canada that I work with, and he said Canada is actually pretty gay.
Yeah, I've heard people say that too that are from Canada. They don't like it there. But I think our idea as Americans, in my mind, I'm like, oh, Canada seems fucking awesome.
Yeah. But, I mean, it really might actually be just maple syrup and hockey. And talking about beavers and moose and
Holy shit.
Cold as shit.
You know what's
Everyone's
funny?
drunk.
In my mind, I always thought, oh, dude, bad shit
People are nicer in Canada.
But they're not.
But they're probably not.
They're not. There's a lot of bad shit that happens in the bigger cities. Oh my gosh, dude.
Well, I remember growing up, I used to think that fucking, like...
Oh, yeah.
I used to think that England was safe.
Dude, it's a war zone over there.
Or what's it called?
Sorry, wee man. I'm a bit of a prick when I've got a drink in me.
What's the city? London. I used to think London was, like, safe.
No, London's
It's
bad.
like one of the most dangerous cities on the world.
Dude,
on the world.
Fucking Sweeney Todd lives there. Jack the Ripper. It's a bad fucking spot, bro. Moriarty. That Sherlock Holmes guy. He's a bad boy.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, James Bond is there.
James Bond, but yeah, he travels the world though.
He's an international man of mystery.
He is an international man of mystery. Dude, they just put all the James Bond movies on Netflix. It's pretty fucking dope.
Okay,
like,
side note, viewers, we're going to talk about James Bond for like 5 minutes.
I fucking love James Bond.
I started actually getting into James Bond, and I started with the first one, Dr. No. And there are so many good-ass shots in that movie.
They're considered
good
movies.
Dude, the movie just looks awesome.
Yeah.
The animation in the beginning with the graphics is awesome, and they do it for all of the movies.
Oh,
they make a new
the title card rolls, and it's a big deal when you are selected to do a song for a James Bond movie. It's like you have made it almost in the moment that you're living.
Well, I'm pretty sure they only picked like people that were really successful.
Well, they just to backtrack off the ones that just came out. You had No Time to Die, Billie Eilish. Before that, it was Sam Smith, who at the time hadn't gone off the rails yet.
Okay.
He was fucking killing it.
And then it was Adele.
It was Adele. Before that, it was Jack White. From the White Stripes.
Didn't the Beatles make a song too?
Paul McCartney did Live and Let Die.
Oh, that's what it is.
With Wings. But that was for one of the Roger Moore movies, I believe. And then before Jack White did his, it was Chris Cornell that did Casino Royale's theme song, which in my opinion is the best.
Casino Royale.
Arm yourself because no one else here will save you.
They call me Slap Nuts.
And Casino Royale is my favorite
he slaps
James
him
Bond
on the
movie.
nuts.
He does beat that boy's balls in black and blue.
With a bullwhip.
And he asked him to do it more because he has an itch. That's how badass James Bond is, he says.
Well, specifically his version.
Bro, he literally tells him, he starts laughing as his balls are beaten black and blue, and he's like, what's funny, he says, the whole world's gonna know that you died scratching my balls. You are a funny man, Mr. Bond. Yeah.
Dude, but
Daniel Craig's the best.
But dude, the cinematography.
They're all like that, bro.
I was gonna say, like, I really need to watch the rest of them. I didn't watch Dr. No all the
Okay,
way
so-
because I just watched it at Mom and Dad's. But dude, it didn't blow my socks off, but it rocked my cock off.
I'll tell you this. So the ones with Sean Connery are really good, and it's like the first 4 films he did. I want to say he did 4 or 5. They're
I
all
was
good.
surprised that was Sean Connery.
And then
'cause
Sean Connery moves away, and then it's Roger Moore.
I'm so used to the SNL rendition of Sean Connery that I don't actually know what Sean Connery looks or
Right.
sounds like.
So Roger Moore steps in. Roger Moore's movies that came out in the 70s, they're a little bit campier, but they're a lot of fun. He did like Octopussy and some of the other Moonraker, just some crazy ones with the villains.
Oh, crazy movies?
Just
those that's James Bond.
Crazy James Bond movies where the villains are just over the fucking top.
Is that with Metal Mouth?
You have Jaws. Yeah. You have Octopussy. You have you have
Dude, I honestly thought his name was Metal Mouth.
what the hell is his name? There's like a Chinese henchman, and there's a dude who has like a top hat and like a Odd Job. Odd Job is another one.
So they get into like the Batman.
Yeah,
kind
it's like the rogues gallery of villains.
Okay.
And then he steps away, and it becomes Timothy Dalton. Timothy Dalton's pretty decent. A lot of people don't like him. And then after that, it was Pierce Brosnan. And then for one movie in between, there was George Lazenby, who did On Her Majesty's Secret Service. People did not like him. I don't think it's a bad movie. Pierce Brosnan, in my opinion, is the worst James Bond. But the movie GoldenEye is one of the best James Bond movies of all time. GoldenEye is so fucking good. It's so good that they made the video game, which was iconic, and then they redid the video game.
Yeah.
That movie is fucking fantastic. If you can't, you should watch one movie from each era before you watch, and then watch all the Daniel Craig ones because they're all fantastic. But watch one from Sean Connery, then watch a Roger Moore one. Timothy Dalton, I think his best one's probably Living Daylights, and then watch GoldenEye with Pierce Brosnan. And then you can just jump, and you can understand why I think Daniel Craig and those movies, the Daniel Craig movies, are the best.
Yeah. It's just something to take note of, like, as you're watching it. I don't know. At least with the...
And fun fact...
The biggest thing I noticed was just that all the scenes were shot really fucking well.
Yeah. So check this
out. A lot
out.
of good angles.
Fun fact.
A lot of good sequences.
Daniel Craig finished No Time to Die was the last one that they've done, and that was back in 2022? Maybe 2023.
Remember when they were saying Idris Elba was going to be the next one?
Yeah, hold up.
And now he's not?
It's not going to happen. They're talking about Callum Turner doing it. And then they were also talking about Aaron Taylor Johnson being the guy.
Does it have to be a British guy?
It should always be a British guy. It doesn't matter what color they are. They need to be British because James Bond is British. But anyway, Denis Villeneuve is doing the next James Bond movie. The one that did like Dune and Blade Runner 2049. He's the director. But
I was never into Dune or Blade Runner, but I do need to get those on my... I have to put those on my roster.
Yeah, No Time to Die came out in 2021. So it has been almost 5 years, and that is the longest period of time between James Bond movies.
So they're probably cooking up a heater.
They haven't cast him yet.
Oh, they haven't even started.
They haven't cast him, and so some shit. So the Brocolis, who are the family that owns the rights to James Bond, they just sold the rights to Amazon. So now you have to question: is Amazon going to do what everybody else is doing? And oh, you know what? We can make a series rather than a movie, which would be a fucking mess, dude. Because James Bond movies put butts in seats and it puts money in that studio's pocket.
Yeah. I just don't like the whole taking a franchise and making a fucking hour-long episode. Like, it's like, it'll be 4 episodes. Each episode is 2.5 hours long, and it just sucks.
Well, think about this. Even if the episodes were 40 minutes long each, right? 45, give or take.
Well, they take so fucking long because they can't get a point across.
And if you've got a 10-episode season, dude, you've spent more time doing a series than you could have making a movie.
Yeah, way more expensive and a lot more time.
Oh, yeah. So, I don't know. And movies, nobody's going to be talking about, I mean, people do, but like I just think movies are more iconic in if you're a film and television watcher, which I am both, I love TV, just in general. It's my most prized possession is my fucking television. If I didn't have TV, I don't know what the fuck I would do.
Right. Limitation breeds creativity, especially in the sense of a franchise going into the next film, or instead going into the fucking series route.
Now, in that same sense, I do think it works for certain things. They tried to make a franchise out of the movie franchise out of the Jack Reacher novels years ago, and it was like they'd have Chris Pine play him.
But the Reacher series
is fantastic.
Is popping off.
Those movies are not good, but the series is so fucking good.
Well, who's that plays him?
What is his fucking name? He's the one that was from like Blue Mountain State.
He's just like a white Chad.
Yeah, he's so
good
in the role.
But he's a shit brick house.
He's a mountain, bro. And that's how he was described in the books as well, Jack Reacher. And then they have and then in the movie they cast Tom Cruise.
That's just a straight badass.
Tom Cruise is like 5'5".
Yeah.
So it works in that sense.
They got to do like a Fellowship.
Alan Rich.
They have to do like a Fellowship of the Ring approach, where they have to cast like everybody else's children whenever they're around Tom Cruise.
Right. Tom has to stand up here, and you need to stand downhill.
Because Jack Reacher is 6'7".
Oh, he's a fucking unit, bro.
No pun intended.
He'll break you down like a goddamn shotgun, dude.
Tom Cruise is 5'2". He's also a shit brick house too, but he's...
Oh, in a different sense. But see, the Mission Impossible movies, they work perfectly for him.
Right. If they did a Mission Impossible series,
I don't know.
It probably wouldn't pop.
Hold up a second. I have something crazy to tell you about those Mission Impossible movies. So, apparently, I was watching this video where this is fucking pretty... I'm pretty damn sure this is true. They film all of the crazy stunts. They don't even know what the plot of the movie's going to be. They film all of the crazy stunts that Tom Cruise wants to do.
And they make a movie around it?
And then they make the movie around the stunts that they've used.
I want to hang from the side of a plane.
Yes. So Christopher McQuarrie, who does the movies now, the director, and Tom Cruise, they'll get together, they'll go out, and they'll shoot all these expensive-ass set pieces and stuff. And they'll cast actors who are going to be in the movie. But, like, let's say, like, in the last one, I think it was whoever, like, the female lead was in that movie, she didn't know who her character was while they're filming all these crazy-ass scenes. Because they hadn't written who her character was yet until after the scenes were filmed and they knew what kind of movie they wanted to make.
Well, they have to make sure that Tom Cruise actually survives
before they film the rest of it. The
making of the movie before they write the rest of it.
Because by the time he does all the stunts, the rest of it's a piece of cake.
Well, it'll write itself.
Oh, yeah.
Think about Fast and Furious. They probably just plan out, okay, what's the next biggest...
But see, that's the
What's the next biggest, most retarded shit we can do?
To me...
And then we'll write a plot around that.
To me, the Fast and Furious movies are not good. And they're cheesy and hokey. And the Mission Impossible movies are fucking fantastic. They're so good. And see that... Back to the TV show thing. Mission Impossible was a TV show. In the 70s or 80s.
Did it perform well?
Yes, people loved it. And then they were like, you know what, let's make a fucking movie franchise.
Well, those episodes, were they an hour long?
They were probably like, let's say...
Probably like 40 minutes. Because an hour for TV, but like maybe 39, 45 minutes. And that's still limiting it
down. Wait, 1966, it ran for 7 seasons.
Okay.
I don't know how long the episode
But Mission Impossible is a giant book series as well, so there's so much to go off of, isn't there? It's not?
Mm-hmm. Not that one. Reacher is.
I was thinking of Reacher.
Reacher is, and so is like the Bourne. The
Jason
Bourne movies are. I have an old copy that I got from Goodwill of like the first edition. It's either first or second edition that somebody had donated. Pretty good condition, and it's the Bourne Supremacy.
Is Tom Clancy the author?
Or is he a character in the book? No, it's Tom Clancy. He's the author.
Okay, because he made Splinter Cell.
Yes, he's written a bunch. Hold up, let's see. Is it? Let's make sure it's Tom Clancy. No, it's Robert Ludlum.
We'll wrap this up about action movies.
That's the copy that I have.
Oh.
Isn't that nice?
Is that a book?
Yes, it's like first or second edition. And somebody just fucking donated it.
Goodwill?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you find some heaters. The one where I live is just not good.
I always look at the DVD section and I look at the books.
I found Boy Meets World seasons 1 through 6.
I see a lot of the same repeats over and over again. But the book section, it's very hard to scan. You almost have to go book by book and look. But I'll find cool shit, and I'm like, yeah, that's gonna really go on the shelf. Will I read it? I don't know.
I don't know, but
Not if there's a movie.
It made me look smart.
Exactly. People come to the house and they go, hey man, is that a good book? And I'll go, I don't know.
But now we'll get back into aquatic beings.
Sure.
So, I think with
I know, we digressed.
the plesiosaur, it's not very likely that it's still around, but it is a possibility.
In the same sense that we know that crocodiles and alligators are still around.
Well, yeah, and they haven't evolved.
They're dinosaurs.
They really are. They've been around longer than humans have.
Yep. They've been around since dinosaurs.
I mean, yeah, they are dinosaurs.
Do you think?
I think the same with Komodo dragons.
Do you think they were bigger?
And a lot of reptiles.
Do you think they were just like giant ass crocodiles?
Oh, they were definitely giant prehistoric crocodiles, but they probably went towards the route of making many babies at one time and getting smaller, which is what a lot of animals do as they evolve on our planet, at least.
Do you think it's easier to sustain life if you're smaller?
I don't know. It's hard to say because human beings aren't the biggest, but we only have one baby at a time, and human beings take the longest out of any animal on the planet to raise and get out of a nurturing state.
Gotcha.
I mean, it in theory takes 18 years. There ain't a single fucking animal that takes 18 years for you to be able to do your shit.
It shouldn't actually take.
As soon as a deer or a horse or a fucking giraffe is born, that bitch starts running.
18 years is a modern construct that we have put on adolescents.
Well, yeah,
in the past
cycles.
like 50 years. This is not.
Yeah, in reality, it takes probably
children were working in mines.
It takes about for a
100
man
years ago
from birth to full maturity. It probably takes an actual human man, boy, whatever you call him, until the age of 30 to actually figure out who he is, what he wants to do, and
I think
actually be mentally mature.
I think that part of that, and I will attest that I am one of those man boys.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I think that is a societal thing where we have allowed that to happen, though.
Right. Well,
and so therefore it is so.
There is a
again,
cushion that comes from comfort.
Again, like I said, 100 years ago, children did not have that choice. Where at 30 years old, you could be loafing around.
Well, we live better than everybody on the planet.
You had to go work in a fucking factory or the mine.
Us right now, modern people in America, live better than kings did. Whenever kings were around.
Interesting. Well, I am a king.
Well, we was kings.
That we were.
Hey, goddammit, I need my shoe shine. I had so much food in my belly, I was damn near pregnant.
Okay, so back to aquatic animals. The idea that they can still be around is a plausible thing.
Right, and I mean, we already have
types.
examples of massive creatures. We've got fucking blue whales.
We have blue whales. We also have giant squid that we know.
We've got giant squids. We've also got jellyfish that are like hundreds of feet long.
Well, the giant squid thing actually lends credence to the idea of a kraken type monster.
Right.
You know.
Well, a lot of crustaceans, they don't actually die. They just become so large internally that they're not able to molt their outer shell, and that's what kills them. Suffocation. If something else doesn't eat them, like a lobster, it'll kill itself through suffocation by not being able to escape the shell it's made.
Damn.
Yeah.
What creature would this happen to?
What? A lobster.
Oh, a lobster. Okay. How big can a lobster get?
I don't even know what that is.
World's biggest
I was
lobster.
making a lobster bisque.
Rock lobster.
You ever seen the video of...
Biggest lobster.
You remember who Bunk Gang is? Bunk Gang?
Yeah, you go around and steal shit.
Yeah. You've seen that video of him going into Red Lobster and stealing a lobster? And walking out with that bitch?
Look at this fucking thing.
Or he ran, but...
It's ginormous.
Damn, that's a big lobster. That's a big bitch, too.
You like that?
She looked like she damn near 6'5". That's a big ass... Dude, that's a big ass lobster. Oh, God.
How about this one, dude?
Dude, that's awesome. That looks like Dagon.
Oh, my God. Now, okay, so have you ever heard the theory that if aliens were to come to our planet...
They would be in the ocean.
not even that they would have the appearance not of a human being, but of something more
water-like,
like a crab, or
I really hope not.
A squid, because they are probably the most
advanced,
they
evolved beings.
They can live forever. Both of these things can.
I'm pretty sure squids have the ability to evolve into any shape that they want, but they choose to be squids.
Well,
they have a very specific form of DNA. I can't remember exactly.
So do you think do you think it's possible then that they wouldn't even look like us?
Well, if aliens came, they probably would be in the ocean, and they might be squids, things that aren't inherently from Earth are probably already on Earth and are probably already animals that we know about. We just don't know that they came from there.
From the stars?
They could be.
Like crabs or squid? It's possible. Very possible.
Now, do I think that
I don't know if they have
crabs came from space?
Crabs from space!
It's a possibility.
So, I think we've talked to you about this before, but the guy who wrote the book 2001, A Space Odyssey, right? Arthur C. Clarke. He also wrote a book called Rendezvous with Rama, which they've actually talked about doing into a movie. But in that book, what happens is, it's set in the future, and U.S. astronauts, they catch on one of the space satellites that there is this whirling disc in the sky, or in space. Mm-hmm. They go to investigate, they fly into the atmosphere, they land on it, and what it turns out to be is some sort of artificially created planet. And on it are artificially created crab creatures. They're not malevolent in any way, they're just acting as if they are
like drones, like androids.
Sort of like drones, but it's they're just performing in a way that like as if you crash landed on Earth before humans existed, and all you saw walking around were crabs and other creatures that were prehistoric in nature. You see this, they can't make heads or tails of it, they don't know where it came from, they end up going back, and you're left as the reader going, why? Why was this created? Because it was created by somebody. Somebody out there made this.
And then sent it.
Sent it out. Just to float among the stars.
Well,
not for anybody to find.
If we were advanced enough to do it, and we had, political agreements.
But it's almost like this...
Human beings would do something like that,
This other civilization created, a mechanical replica planet for whatever reason.
Yeah.
They didn't put humans on it or anything, or whatever they look like. They're not there. It's just...
Yeah, because the makers of it probably... Because they're similar to prehistoric man, the crab's intelligence level.
Right.
So it's like you made a planet and then you only put cavemen on it. Well, I guess...
But see, that's the thing, is you as the reader, you don't know what the creators look like. It's not like they created the crabs in their own image. You don't know that. Yeah, but it's why was this made in the first place?
Probably made by a squid.
Perhaps. But it's an interesting concept. But anyway, Arthur C. Clarke, he did that. When we talked about 2001 Space Odyssey, and hell, he even wrote...
It's pretty awesome. There's no aliens, though.
No, but in the sequel, which is 2010, The Year We Made Contact, they expanded on everything that they had put out in 2001 Space Odyssey. And matter of fact, the book was only written after the movie was made. He helped write the screenplay for the movie, and then he wrote the book, which expands more on the ideas the movie puts out. Interesting, right?
Yeah.
And Arthur C. Clarke's dead now, but very, very good science fiction writer.
I've heard the theory that extraterrestrials aren't even we experienced several different technical difficulties. These fucking mics that I'm using are complete garbage. We're recording now, by the way. We're going to finish out with just some closing thoughts. It's possible that Plessy is around. Is it likely? No.
Plessy? Oh, Plesiosaur.
Did I say Plessy? I meant Nessie. Plessy is from Earthbound because they take
Nessie and
Plessy, and they just change it into they just change it into Plessy. But yeah. Our camera died and then our fucking mics died, and our mics had died like 20 minutes before the camera died.
Personally, I think it's supernatural.
Yeah, I think that was a paranormal thing.
I think it's fucking ghosts.
Either way, ladies and gentlemen, have a good night.
Yes.
Don't go swimming in the ocean at night. Don't take LSD and walk the beach. It's not a good look. You might get abducted, either by a human or an extraterrestrial.
Right.
And that extraterrestrial might come from the ocean.
Might get sucked down or sucked off.
Either one is pretty horrifying on LSD.
Yeah. Anyway, have a good night.
Have a good night.
See you next time.
Don't let the Dagons bite.
Alright, let's try to get a charge on that so we can see how it sounds.